Hey, this is John, host of MGTOW is Freedom. Title of this video, You Can Train 'em, but you can't change 'em. I've been walking around work all day and dealing with a variety of bitches. It's been pretty interesting, though, this particular journey I've been on. But before I get into the journey, what I want to say to you is thank you for subscribing. If you haven't clicked subscribe, do it now. Hit that bell next to it. That'll send you alerts. Give me a thumbs up, and all MGTOW, give them all thumbs up. Get this message out there. And also hit the share button, share it with friends, brothers, nephews, cousins, uncles, anybody with a penis. Alright, so this journey, right, I'm talking about. You can train them, but you can't change them. I'm talking about women. Feminist women especially. And in fact, maybe some of them aren't trainable. Let's just stick with women in general. If you've got a good one, you can train her. And she'll probably behave very, very well if she's a good one. If you got a bad one, she's like that dog I talked about somewhere about 10 videos back. I talked about a friend of mine's dog. Right? Anytime he would leave the house, the dog would nut up. He'd bust off his cable. And he's a 160, 170 pound Rottweiler. He'd run about 1.5 miles to the nearest gas station and mooch beef jerky and snacks. And I think that's how women are. You can train them, but if they're a bad one, they're going to run on you. Right? They're going to snap their cables and run. So unless you're right there on top of them all the time, they're going to run. And you think you got a good dog, you think you got them trained good, but they'll fuck up. Same with women. You can train them, but you can't change them. What they are underneath is what they are. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. Literally. That's what I think about the subject of training women. And I may do other videos on training and how to do it. I've got some ideas. I have some good success with training and some not so good success with training. But what I've learned through it all is that you can't change who they are and their nature. I think that men can learn. Men can learn, men can change. I don't think so much that women can. I think they're born the way they are, and at some point in their life they just quit developing. And maybe this is completely sexist and off the mark. You guys tell me. But I don't think it is. I'm just going to play devil's advocate and take the side of MGTOW extremist. I think women at some point can no longer evolve as a human. They no longer can learn and become better. They just get better at hiding what they are, hiding who they are. As in, they can be trained. They learn manners. They learn the rules. But as soon as you turn your back, they're going to run for it. They're going to bolt, meaning they're going to fuck up and do what they want. They can't help it. Like that dog that's lusting after beef jerky. I think women want to do what they want to do. Now, I'm going to say, and I always do, there's unicorns out there. There's good women, right, that don't hate men, that don't hate men's penises, right? There's women out there that don't want to be men. I know that they exist. I've met them. They're pretty damn rare. But I think, just like any other woman, they can be trained, but they can't be changed. So even if we're talking about a good woman, she's still going to have bad habits. Things that she wants. Things she's mad about. Even if a woman doesn't want to be a man. Doesn't want to have a penis. Doesn't have penis envy, right? Even if she's a good woman and she's been trained well. She still may resent the fact that you do have the penis and she doesn't have all the privilege you have. And I think that's what leads to feminism. Is this resentment of men and their abilities, their intelligence, men's ability to learn and evolve as a human, to outgrow bad habits, to grow past them, to become more moral and a better person rather than something, right, that just hides and masks and camouflages itself. In a way, I think women are more honest than men. Right? These feminists today, they're honest. They're not trying to play by any rules. They're just coming right out and saying, look at me, I'm a worthless bitch. Look at me, I'm a screeching harpy, deal with it. They're not pretending to be a good woman when they're actually a feminist underneath. And maybe those are the worst types of women. Right? On the one end, you got just in your face, screaming hag, fresh out of college with pink hair and square glasses. That is just a in-your-face feminist. At least she's honest about it. She's intellectually vacant, right? She's academically retarded, right? She's logically off the cliff, hanging, by a daisy. There's nothing of substance about feminists, especially those. But at least they're honest about it, and they let you know how stupid they are right up front. As soon as they open their mouth, you go, that's stupid, but it's honest stupid. And then on the other end, you've got these good women that I like to talk about, these unicorns. They don't want to be men. They don't want to be feminists, right? They want to sit at home, make babies, take care of the house. Traditional type women that don't want to destroy the man. They're pretty honest about what they are, right? They say, hey, I don't want to work. I'll give blowjobs, right? I'll just stay at home, take care of the kids, clean the house. That's the life for me. And I think just on a percentage basis, there's going to be a large number of women like that. Large, meaning like 5 in 100. But they end up getting married and they do stay in the house and they do keep their fucking lips shut. They're honest about it. They know their place. But it's that big section in the middle. Let's get the screen here. We got this little slice here of good women, this little slice, it's a pretty big slice now, of loudmouth feminists, but it's those camouflaged ones in the middle. They act like they're good women, but they're really penis haters. They're cock haters. My ex-cock hater hated the fact that when she had sex with me, she had to have an orgasm. She couldn't help it. She fucking hated me for it. She'd be mad after sex because she was given an orgasm and she couldn't resist it. It just fucking cracked me up. Couldn't understand it for the fucking life of me. I'd say something like, you want some more of that? No! And a fucking scowl, right? What is wrong with you, you dumb bitch? Right? That's my thinking. But these women in the middle, they are not honest. They cannot be honest with themselves, and they're not honest with the men in their lives. If they just came right out and said, I want all of your shit, I'm going to fuck you up, right? I hate your guts. You're an entitled male prick, and you and all your fraternal buddies, we hate your guts. And if they were honest, then we could just say fuck you and get rid of them. But they're the most dishonest kind. The most dishonest women on the planet are the ones that pretend to be good women while at the same time hating you and plotting to steal your shit based on this feminist program that they're living out. And can you train them? Right? You can train a good woman and she's going to fuck up a little. Feminists you can't train, right? But the ones in the middle, are they trainable? Yeah, you can train them. You can take a bad dog at a fucking junkyard, right? And you can take it home and you can give it a sudsy bath, right? You can brush it out, put a little kerchief around its neck so it looks like one of them really cool beach dogs. And it'll do what you say and act like it likes you. It'll hang out with you for a while. And then it's going to miss that other life, that other thinking. And the moment it has the opportunity, that fucking dog is going to run back to that fucking junkyard and get all fucked up. Right? It's going to tear your shit up. It's going to tear your house up, crap all over the place, dig through your couch, right? And piss on all your car tires. That's that dog in the middle, right? It can be trained, but at some point it's going to miss it, and it's going to go back, and it's going to destroy you. They can be trained, but you can't change them, right? And what enables them is the law. The law enables them. The courts, they enable these women to do that. Not only does it destroy the man, but it destroys the woman too, as well as the kids. And she'll go and do it to another man, given a chance. These women are evil, evil bitches, and they don't even know how evil they are. They have no idea, guys. You can train them, but you can't change them. Tell me what you think. Give me your opinion on this. Give me your stories too. As I said a couple videos ago, or last video, at some point I said, you guys are amazing. You have some great fucking stories. The shit you say to me just blows me away. I know how crazy my story is. But man, you guys have some fucking stories that are out there too. And I know other men benefit, not only through the humor of it, the fellowship we have. Being fucked over by women. Not only the quality of the story and the fellowship, but it helps men who aren't in that position make better decisions. Or at least, at the very least, they've had the opportunity to learn what is going to happen to them if they get one of these trainable but unchangeable bitches. Lipstick on a pig. Right? It's a junkyard dog that just had a bath. And it's going to be back on the cock carousel looking out for themselves the moment the time is right for them. MGTOW, I have the penis. I'm the man. Right? You guys, you're the man. Stand in front of the mirror every day and tell yourself, I'm the man. I can do it. I'm responsible for me. And you go out and fucking do it. Like I said, I want to educate and talk about things and also encourage men to be men. Never be ashamed of being a man. Never apologize for being a man. Never give up being a man to satisfy someone else's needs. Never let guilt, shame, or anything take your manhood from you. Stand up and act ye like men. It's even biblical. Alright, guys. MGTOW is freedom. John, checking out. Semper Fi.